Okay. Until that, I would like to talk about a little bit about the migration process, right? Migration process එක ගත්තාම ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් අපි කොහොමද අපි බලමු දැන් ඊට ඉස්සෙල්ලා මම හිතෙන්ටත් එන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා මම කතා කරා අපිට කොහොමද survive වෙන්නේ කියන එක. Once you are in Australia, so how do you survive? So that's what everyone like, because if someone made all this after they have done their process, they will definitely ask me about this question. So this is very important. ඔයගොල්ලෝ එක ස්ටේට් එකට ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහනවා ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ගොඩාක් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් ලා අහනවා the cost of living really high, isn't it? Cost of living really matters? Is this really matters actually? Huh? Is this really matters to you? Cost of living. Of course. Of course, do you want to spend like $200? I mean, රුපියල් 200ක් වියදම් කරන්න ඕනේ ගිහිල්ලා රෙනසන්ස් එකට ෂෝරිස් කන්න. ඔය 200 වියදම් කරලා වට පුළුවන් Java එකට ගිහිල්ලා 1000ක් වියදම් කරලා කන්න පුළුවන් pastry එකක් නේ. Isn't it? Something like that. So එහෙම තමයි වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ කියන්නේ state the cost of living වෙනස්කමක් තියෙනවා, but not that big, right? When you are comparing this because you are comparing to rupees. When rupees is a big gap. Okay, when it is dollars, it's not a big gap. So don't mind. Always think about your target. How to get your education done or how to get next pathway to the migration, right? Get your permanent residency. That's what most important. ඔයගලන්ට ජොබ් එකක් හම්බුනාට පස්සේ ජොබ් එකෙන් මේක මැනේජ් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. The state they just give you like the compensation like according to this things, right? සමහර ස්ටේට් වල ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගියාම තියෙනවා minimum wage එක ගත්තාම minimum I think they are ready or not?
Yeah, just 1 minute. It's trying to like.
Okay, so
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh yes, yes, yes. Okay.
University of Tasmania with us.
He's from Sri Lanka.
And he's from Sri Lanka, yeah. So we're in an auditorium, so sorry we can't show you the participants over here, but they can see you, you're on the big screen. So please do feel free to go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Lisa and Arun. So yes, as they mentioned, I'm Myron. I'm the country manager for Sri Lanka for the University of Tasmania. To just give a little brief on the University of Tasmania, we are we're a public university and we're the fourth oldest university in all of Australia. And we offer a wide range of courses. So under the College of Health and Medicine, under College of Business and Economics, and we have College of Science and Engineering, and then College of Law. And under these four colleges is where we have the, I would say, a massive range of courses that are available to you. A few other things about the University of Tasmania, which I generally take pride in, and I would say is our key selling points, is mainly the fact that we always operate in a small size classroom. In the sense, no matter what subject or program that you have chosen to do, you are not going to be in a classroom where there are 60, 70 students and where you are one of them. You would always be within anywhere between 15 to 30 to 35 maximum per program. And in turn, other interesting facts about Tasmania and even the university is we are the number one in the world when it comes to climate action globally. And Tasmania, the state itself, runs on renewable energy. We do not emit any carbon. And with regards to, I mean, speaking about this, one of the world's cleanest air and water is also in Tasmania. Yes, I'm open to any questions, Lisa, or do you want to just want me to give a brief on each of the colleges?
So if anybody has any questions for Mayuran, he represents the University of Tasmania, and he's based in Sri Lanka. So if you want to ask him any questions, you can also ask him questions in Sinhala if English is not comfortable for you. Mishan, if you could translate.
We are interested in University of Tasmania, the health and health section. So can you just explain the comparative courses and
Mayuran, are you able to hear
Pardon?
him?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So yes, when it comes to health, so just give me a second. Let me just. Yes. So when it comes to health, we have a wide range of courses. So this is it can vary from doctor of medicine up until things like public health and so on. But just to name a few, we have under bachelor's and masters as well. So under bachelor's, yes, we have the Bachelor of Medical Science and Doctor of Medicine. And the other avenues in terms of health is where we have the Bachelor of Laboratory Medicine, Medical Research, Sports Science, Nursing, Nutrition Science, Pharmacy, and Psychological Science. Those are just to name a few in terms of bachelor's. I'm just highlighting the fact that the programs that are very, very common and mostly seeked out by the Sri Lankan students for the University of Tasmania. And when it comes to masters, the most popular program that we are seeing a significant increase of Sri Lankan student enrollment is Master of Public Health, Master of Pharmaceutical Science, and Master of Laboratory Medicine. And the medicine also goes as biomedicine. In terms of entry requirements, so for health-related programs, Master of Public Health, I'll just talk about that since that is the most number of students that we get inquiries and also enrollments from. You just need to be, you need to have a health-related background, so where you are working in the health field, and your bachelor's can be anything related to the Bachelor of Science. And with regards to other masters, that is Master of Pharmaceutical Science and so on. From again, any type of Bachelor of Science students can enroll for this program. There is no hard and particular requirements in it. You should have these particular subjects and so on. Anything related to the science field, you are eligible to apply. And the other thing about University of Tasmania is. So we know when it comes to study gap, as long as it's being covered by work, that is completely fine. So in a sense, let's say you have graduated hypothetically, let's say 10 years ago, but you've been working, that is absolutely fine. Even though you haven't studied anything for the last 5 or 6 years, doesn't matter as long as you have had work experience to cover it.
thank you. At the same time, we graduated in nursing. Is there any way to go to the next level, or what is the path? For example, if you
Yes.
I think
Yeah, that's a
if
very
you
good
are, because you're interested, and I think it's better if you come to our office so that Mayuran has a chance to present his presentation. We have very limited time. So if you come to our office, we'd be happy to help you. We're open Monday to Saturday. Monday to Friday, we operate from 9 to 5. And on Saturdays, we close at 2. So if you come to our office, we'd be happy to help you. Mayuran, sorry, would you like to go ahead?
Yeah, so yes, so as you said, just I'm more than happy to drop by to the Global Marks office if any of you are interested, where we can have a one-to-one session in person as well. No issue at all. And just to answer that question for the Bachelor of Nursing, we have gotten currently still getting quite a number of students, the Bachelor of Nursing students enrolled for the Master of Public Health. Because main reason being that is very much in demand in Tasmania, and also where as per the Australian High Commission, there is an extended PSW period for that particular program as well.
Wonderful. If anybody else has a question for Myron?
I think like this is the only chance as the only university in Tasmania. So please raise your hand.
Yeah, maybe you can ask in Sinhala.
And also, since we have given only 10 minutes for the representatives, we are sorry that we can give more time, but we understand all of your queries and we'll get back to you. Myron.
Okay, Myron, I don't think there are any questions. Actually, Myron will be in our office sometime the coming week for the whole day for a workshop. So anybody who wants to get more information on University of Tasmania, please visit our office. We'll send you an update. I'm sure we have your email addresses and phone numbers. We're going to share the day and time when Myron is going to be in our office so that you will be able to get more information for him. Will that be okay, Myron?
Yes, absolutely. I think that would be much better as well. I can clear out much further
Exactly.
clarifications or any concerns that they have in person.
Okay. So, if you can just share a little bit about Tasmania and the environment over there, then maybe the people over here will be interested.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'll just keep this. So when it comes to Tasmania, so there are two main cities where mostly there are a few more, but where mostly the international students go to is Hobart or Launceston. So Hobart is pretty much where our CBD is, that's the central business district. So that is where our main city is. And like I think like you all mentioned earlier, University of Tasmania is the only university in the state of Tasmania. That works as a massive advantage for us and more than us the students, mainly because the companies in the state of Tasmania would always seek for graduates. So almost all our programs have a work placement. So work placement in the sense where companies come to the universities and where you'll be working or helping them with certain projects. So it's not just where you basically study and go, but you have a great opportunity in terms of your future career as well. And yes, in terms of Tasmania, as per 2022 data, it is the lowest living cost city in all of Australia. Main reason being, with accommodation, you're not going to be staying so far. Like the maximum you would travel from your place to the university would be around 20 to 30 minutes by bus. It's a very community-driven state, and everything is quite an easy access, I would say. And in terms of the Sri Lankans there, we've compared to 2022 and moving into 2023, there's 120% more Sri Lankans who are Sri Lankan students who are coming to Tasmania as opposed to last year.
At the meantime, I would like to add something as like University of Tasmania has a now new, study center in Melbourne as well. Those who want to study in Melbourne, there are a few courses available in Melbourne too.
Yes, in IT, we have the MBA International, Masters in IT, Bachelors in Business, and the Bachelors in ITS in our Melbourne campus.
Myron, thank you so much for your time. We have another session starting right now. We really thank you for your time and thank you for taking
No
Saturday
worries.
off just to be with us.
No worries. Thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
So we'll start another session in just a second. Until then, maybe Vishen can share some interesting
Yeah.
information.
Since we just finished about something about Tasmania, so I would like to add something as well because I live in Tasmania too. As I shared a little about the environment of the Tasmania, so beautiful. So I already told you about this one. And Tasmania, if you go like the courses he mentioned before, we have any course, if you've chosen in there, we have a Sri Lankan from us, right? So don't be hesitant to choose any courses and go there. There are Sri Lankans to help. And I have seen like in Tasmania, the community is bigger, Sri Lankan community is bigger as well. And every main cities, Hobart and Launceston and Devonport, all three cities, they do have even their New Year festivals as well. Sri Lanka, Audusay, Tina Akoluna. And actually, I got a very good opportunity to help them to raise the community as well, because I did like a lot of participation, and I did like a lot of musical shows and a lot of musical shows. Like every weekend, like maybe every monthly, there are a lot of musical shows as well. So, yeah, this is the old one. I think that really was good. This is almost finished, isn't it?
Oh, this is uncle.
Oh, that's the community leader. Like he's the one of the Sri Lankan community of Tasmania's, former president.
I think Sandeep want to add something. This video or you have one? Yeah. You can continue, Sandeep.
Yeah, well, we are actually talking about much about the University of Tasmania and also about the state University of Tasmania and studying Tasmania and also living in Tasmania, because it has become now people have realized the permanent residence path. There are a lot of permanent residence pathways. They are not easy, but they are not that hard as well. So we would like to invite everyone to be in Tasmania, and I'm over there personally help you as well. And if you go any student in University of Tasmania, even they are not my other students, but they all knows me because I'm the only Sri Lankan education, and we are the only migration provider in like Sri Lankan, okay? Sri Lankan, so in Tasmania. So there are no, but recently maybe some of them they have like participated. They are all our friends as well. We invited them to there. And apart from that, so few years ago we started there like doing a lot of things. Now when I go there, like there we had even around like when I went to the Tasmania, so it was like a dead city, like up to 7 o'clock. After that, no shops as well. I mean, this is not a rural city, okay? Don't get it as like very hard to live in and nothing. No, so perfect, more than better, like Colombo, right? So I think this gentleman here, he has visited there and he wanted to meet me in there as well. So, but unfortunately, I was in around like a Melbourne tour and I couldn't able to meet him. So he knows how it is here. So if you want to share something with them, so I think that will be better.
Australia couple of times, and then basically went to Melbourne, Sydney and the other main cities. So and then I decided to go to Tasmania for a reason, because it's an island. So I decided to meet my family as well. So I think last month I was in Tasmania. I think I drive more than 2,000 kilometers in my vehicle. So it's a super, no any traffic or any other thing, super country. You know, and a lot of the kangaroos there.
Kangaroos and koalas.
Skeletons, jumping here and there. So I visited a lot of islands. So we Brunei Island, and then Port Arthur City, Port Arthur, and there are
Historical museum, yeah. Winery? How about winery?
Winery also. Now actually these days, so bit of a cold and very pleasant climate. So
Husband and beer? How about beer? Do you try?
very close to here, same climate and suburban, so I decided to go to Tasmania University as well. So I visited over there. It's a superb environment and it's a nice. So that's why I decided to. There are so many Sri Lankan, as he said, there are so many Sri Lankan also there. I met several Sri Lankan as well. It's a fast moving and very, very rich areas there. Thanks.
Thank you very much for all the information.
Thank you very much. So we have a little present for you. So I think that will be helpful in the morning.
Doing spiritual, cultural
So this is the one of the Sri Lankan event that we have sponsored. That's in Launceston. Launceston is the next city, second city in
I'm actually wondering which one is this one. I have forgotten actually.
Sri Lankan music from Tasmanian
This
land.
is the music concert in
And
Launceston.
it's quite a story. And most important, that story. It signifies migration services and Nikki Business Group. Let me briefly introduce to you our silver sponsors to the
රාත්‍රිය ස්වරයන්ට ඔබගේ කියනවනේ අද මොන ලබන්නේ කඩේ සල්සලවල අපි
Music, very popular Sri Lankan.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ එකම කරුවගේ
Okay, easier. Vishal, now do you reckon where this?
Kirti Best School.
Yeah. So now we are waiting for one more college, university. We are trying to get them. Okay, so useful.
So මේ වගේ කියන්නේ ගොඩක් දේවල් ග්ලෝබල් මාක් අපි ඇත්තටම කළා. දැන් ඇත්තටම අපේ සහභාගීත්වය අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. කියන්නේ මුලින්ම මට ඕනේ කරේ Tasmania Australians, okay? ඒගොල්ලෝ ගොඩක් more like did, you know, nothing. No, there was like a community, Sri Lankan community of Tasmania since a long time, but still problem was like no gatherings, nothing. So, but someone need to help them, yeah. අපි අපි try කරලා help කරලා කියන්නේ community එක ක්ලාස් කරන්න කියන අපිට community work එකක් කරන්න ගියාම ඇත්තටම සල්ලි මදි. මේ දේවල් තියෙනවා ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා හැම දෙයකම පුළුවන් තරම් උදව් කරලා ඉවරලා ගත්තා. දැන් මේ වෙනකොට even without any Tasmanian last මට මතකයි last තිබුණා මේ event එකක් කවුද ආවේ event එක
You forget?
No, not that one. Happy sponsor करने पे. Last one.
Being
Back is BNS, right? BNS. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ organize කරපෙන්න මෙල්බන් හිටියේ without any help in Tasmania, so they started doing this one because everyone got to know like Tasmania is a potential Sri Lankan community. So now මුකුත් ඕනේ නැහැ ලංකාවේ කෙලින්ම හැමදේම සිද්ධ වෙනවා ලංකාවේ හැම කම්යුනිටි එකක් තියෙනවා මේවට එකතු වෙනවා ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේලා වැඩම කරනවා ඒකට අපේ ආෆෝ especially I have to tell you something about our father India like අපේ church එකක් තියෙනවා එහෙ ඉතින් ඒ church එකේ කෙනෙක් ලොකුම church එක හොබාට් වල තියෙනවා ඒකේ head ඉන්නේ Sri Lankan father කෙනෙක් so he is very helpful to every Sri Lankans yeah.
And also, especially with me also, especially in Hobart, I enjoy lots of Sri Lankan food.
It used to be.
Yeah. So still, Sri Lankan popular food, kotu, that's what I love that one. I ask Vishan to go for kotu all the time in Hobart, and also the fish. What's that? Fish rolls.
Fish rolls.
Yeah,
Sri Lankans also there, right?
Hoppers, string hoppers. Yeah, so these are the really we enjoyed it. Okay, so now here's the Stella from SIHE. So this is the college in Sydney. So let's listen to her.
Hello everyone, this is Stella. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, that's great, awesome. So this is Stella Marketing Communications and Coordination of Higher Education. Thank you so much for having me today, and I want to welcome all of you to today's session. I hope you can get some key takeaways from today and plan ahead for your study. If you want more information about us, please feel free to contact your agent or go to our websites for more details. So can you see I am sharing my screen? Okay, alright, let's get started. So in today's sessions, I will walk you through our programs and admissions. We strive to promote academic excellence, inclusion and equity, global citizenship, lifelong learning, and ethical leadership. The student experience and Sydney's Institute of Higher Education is outcome-based, with education and IT. Those are all three. Besides, the programs is designed with innovative and fully accredited curriculum. Students have productive co-curriculum activities and student activities during the study period. So each of the unit is assessed through a combination of continuous assessment and on midterm and final examination. So we build a safe, convenient, healthy, and stimulating student destination, and we embrace cultural diversity. Here you will have the opportunity to study with students from different cultures and nationalities. So, what have we offered? We have you might be eligible to our Master of IT program. So this MIT program is 2-year program, and you learn all the fundamental courses on year 1 and go for the station on year 2. So either networking, cybersecurity, data science, and management of IT. So we also have 3 intakes each year. So you can either go for the March 1, July, or October. It really depends on your personal situations. So as for the entry requirements, we assess both academic and language requirements. Most of our students apply for bachelor programs after they complete year 12. So in Sri Lanka, you will need to have an A-level certificate with a minimum fee pass. So while for the postgraduate program, you might go for the 2 years Master of IT or 1 year graduate diploma of IT. So if you want to study IT, we will also assess your math grades. But if you did not do any math subject or not satisfy our math requirements, then you can attempt to our math assessments. So same as the MIT program. So we need your complete transcript and the certificate to assess your qualification. You can also contact your agent for further details. So moving on to the English language requirements, all international students will need to have a valid English language proficiency test result for the applications. So if you went for IELTS, got an overall success and 5.5 for all components, you will meet the entry requirements for both Bachelor of Business program and BIT program. So if you go for the PTE, you will need a minimum score of 15 with at least 42 for each component. But if you want to study postgraduate program, then absolutely you need a higher score. So if you go for the IELTS one, an overall minimum score of 6.5 is compulsory with each band no less than 6. So if converted to PTE academic, you will need an overall score of 58 and then all bands at least 50 to be qualified for the direct entry of postgraduate programs. So as for how, so after we confirm your payment, you will need to submit your GTE form for review. So the purpose of the GTE form is to help us to better understand you